Time for iHeartRadio Icons with James Taylor in celebration of his new album, American Standard, from the iHeartRadio Theater in New York. Here's your host, Jim Kerr.
Welcome to iHeartRadio Icons. Thank you for joining us on the radio, in the theater, and on our live YouTube stream. Icon, that's a person or thing regarded as a representative symbol or as worthy of veneration. In this case, a person who has touched other people with his warm baritone voice and distinctive style of guitar playing for more than 50 years, while setting a precedent to which countless young musicians have aspired. One who has sold more than 100 million albums. One who has won multiple Grammy Awards. One who has been inducted into the Rock and Roll and the Songwriters Halls of Fame. And one who has been awarded the distinguished Chevalier of the Order of Arts and Letters by the French government, the National Medal of Arts by President Obama in 2012, and the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2015, which, as you know, is our highest civilian honor here in the United States. In December 2016, he received the Kennedy Center honors, which are presented annually to individuals who have enriched American culture by distinguished achievement in the performing arts. This individual, this icon, is here tonight to enrich our airwaves and online stream as he has for so long enriched our lives. You can continue to enrich yourself tomorrow when his latest album, American Standard, becomes available. Please welcome back to iHeartRadio Icons, a true American icon, James Taylor.
Thank you, Jim. Excellent. Thanks for showing up, you guys. That's going to be a hard introduction to live up to, that one there. That was a doozy. We used to call a doozy. Well, we're going to start with something very familiar to us, at any rate, up here. Let's play a song that I wrote in 1968 when I was really homesick. I was thinking about my home and missing everybody there, and this tune sort of distilled out of the morning air. In my mind, I'm North Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? Maybe just like a friend of mine, take me from behind. Guess I'm going to Carolina in my mind. Carrying she's a silver sun, you best walk her away and watch it shining. Watch her watch the morning come. Still a tear appearing now, and I'm crying. Need I go to Carolina in my mind? There ain't no doubt in no one's mind that love's the finest thing around. Whisper something soft and kind. Hey, baby, the sky's on fire, I'm dying. Need I go to Carolina in my mind? In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? Oh, and it just like a friend of mine, they hit me from behind. And I'm on to Carolina in my mind. It was dark and silent late last night. I think I might have heard the highway calling me. Snakes in flight and dogs that bite. Yes, and signs it might be over, saying I'm going, I'm going. I'm going to Carolina in my mind. It's been holy close, the mothers standing round me. Still I'm on the dark side of the moon. And it looks like it goes on like this forever. You must forgive me if I'm gone Carolina in my mind. In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? Ain't it just like a friend of mine? You hit me from behind. And I'm going to Carolina in my mind. Yes, I'm going to Carolina in my mind. My friends, I'm already gone. See nice things about me. Something you have to carry on without me. So I'm going to Carolina in my mind. And I'm going to Carolina in my
This is iHeartRadio Icons with James Taylor in celebration of American Standard. I'm Jim Kerr. If you'd like to join in via social media, use the hashtag iHeartJamesTaylor. And that song was the song that made America fall in love with you. And you know, 50 years ago this month, the second album, Sweet Baby James, came out.
That's
50
right.
years ago this month. We've got a 24-year-old fan here who was born over a quarter century after that album came out.
It's a funny thing, you know. The basic tracks. Yeah.
Well, we're about to hear Almost Like Being in Love. Why did you choose that one? What attracted you specifically to that great song?
You know, it was Dinah Washington's version of the tune that I really loved. It's probably the most recent song of all those on the album. It was written in '54 by, who was it, John? That
Actually, this is Lerner and Lowe from Brigadoon.
Oh, right. No, this is, sorry, I got that mixed up. And this is live, too, so, you know.
And
No,
I remember Gene
that's
Kelly
right.
sang it in the movie.
Yes.
Right? Gene
Oh,
Kelly
really?
sang the song in the movie.
I had forgotten that. But
And
I
the
think
big
you're
hit
right.
record was by Nat King Cole.
Oh, that's right. Of course, Nat King Cole had a great version of this. This is a song from Brigadoon, as John so accurately points out. You can see how valuable he was to
And here
entire
it is
project,
from James
because that's
Taylor.
right.
Almost Like Being in Love.
Like being in love. Oh, like being in love. What a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. Man, it's almost like being in love. And there's a smile on my face for the whole human race. And it feels like I'm falling in love. all the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I was where I was falling. It feels just like falling. It's almost like being in love. Like being in love. When we walked out that day, not a word did we say. It was almost like being in love. But your hand there in mine made this world kind of fine. I would swear I was falling in love. All the music of life, it seems to be like a bell that is ringing just for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I was where I was falling. It feels just like falling. It's almost like being in love. In love. With you, baby, being in love right now, being in love with you, baby, being in love, being in
The iconic James Taylor.
Excellent. Smashing. That was Larry Golding's playing the keyboards and the melodica there. Another jazz great on our stage here tonight on iHeartRadio. And can I introduce these singers to our audience?
Please do.
All three from Los Angeles flew in for this gig tonight. Please welcome on the far end my dear friend and longtime partner and buddy and road dog, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Arnold McCuller. Next to Arnold in the middle there, that's the singer's singer, sung with everyone from Aretha to Michael Jackson to just the singer's singer, Mr. Dorian Holley. Yeah. Dorian Holley. And herself a songwriter and a recording artist in her own right from an amazing musical family in Los Angeles, Miss Katie Markowitz. Kate Markowitz. Mr. Kate. You know, it's a gender thing. We can't seem to.
And when we were listening to Almost Like Being in Love, I don't know if you got the same feeling that I did, but it's just amazing how he can take these classic works and absolutely James Taylorize them. I mean, in such a beautiful... Let's hear another one of those great songs right now on iHeartRadio Icons with James Taylor.
This is a song that I love the Dinah Washington version of. I got it. I looked down at my set list here and I chose the wrong song. But this is Teach Me Tonight.
Did you say I got a lot to learn? Well, don't think I'm trying not to learn it, since this is the perfect spot to learn it. Teach me tonight. Starting with the ABC of it, right down to the XYZ of it. Help me learn the mystery of it. Teach me tonight. Well, the sky's a blackboard high above you, and if a shooting star goes by, I'll use that star to write I love you 1,000 times across the sky. One thing isn't clear, my love. Should the teacher stand so near, my love? Graduation's almost here, my love. Teach me tonight. Blackboard high above you, and if a shooting star goes by, I'll use that star to write I love you 1,000 times across the sky. One thing isn't very clear, my love. Should the teacher stand so near, my love? Graduation's almost here, my love. Teach me tonight. Starting with the ABC of it. Excellent. Thank you. Lovely song by Sammy Kahn, was it?
Sammy Kahn and Gene DePaul.
Sammy Kahn and Gene DePaul wrote that tune way back in the 50s. Gonna carry on. I'm gonna introduce, I've already mentioned my dear pal, John Pezzarelli. On the drums, also from the West Coast, a great, great player with a great drummer's name, Mr. Chad Wackerman on the drums. Our band leader and bass player and my dear pal, we've been together for a long, long time. From Minneapolis, from a family of bass players, please welcome Mr. Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I've left anyone out, but let me know if I have. Speak up. Yeah. Anyway, here's a tune written by Holland Dozier in Holland from another cover that we did, I don't know, somewhere back there in the middle distance. This is How Sweet It Is. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Leaving my shelter from someone's arms. Darling, there you were. Needed someone to understand my ups and downs. Darling, there you were. With sweet love and devotion now. Deeply touching my roots, and well, I just won't stop. Thank you, baby. I just won't stop. Thank you, baby. Yeah. I've been where I went, it seems I've been there before. It's you brighten up for me all of my days. Well, love so sweet, so many ways. On a stop, thank you, lady. I just won't stop. Thank you, baby. Yes, how sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Down low. You were better than me than I was to myself. There's you, baby, got no one else. I wanna stop. Thank you, baby. I just wanna stop. Just to thank you, baby. Hey, hey, how sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Sing for the radio, y'all. Come on. How sweet it is. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Yeah, yeah. Give me that one more time. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Oh, it's like honey to the bee, baby. Yeah. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Over and over. One more, one more. How sweet it is. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is now, baby. And it feels all right, yeah. Here on iHeart Radio show tonight now. Just to be loved by you, to be loved by you, baby.
How sweet it is. Thank you, James Taylor. You're listening to iHeartRadio Icons. James Taylor in celebration of American Standards. One song left on our radio broadcast tonight, but there's plenty of more on our iHeartRadio YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/iHeartRadio. James, it has been our pleasure to spend this time with you. One more song left in celebration of American Standard. I'm Jim Kerr for iHeartRadio from New York. Good night.
Thank you, Jim.
Well, the sun is surely sinking down, but the moon is slowly rising. So this whole world must still be spinning around, and I still love you. So close your eyes. You can close your eyes. It's all right. No, I don't know no love songs, and I can't sing the blues anymore. Ah, but I can sing this song, and you can sing this song when I'm gone. It won't be long for another day. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time, and no one's gonna take that time away. You can stay as long as you like. Only close your eyes. You can close your eyes. It's alright. No, I don't know no love songs. I can't sing the blues anymore. Sure, but I can sing this song. You can sing this song when I'm gone, when I'm gone. Thank you, folks. Thank you, Jim. iHeart, thank you. I don't know if, I think they probably need a second or two to...
Good to continue.
Good to continue. Okay, well, we're no longer on the radio, so I know what that feels like. Let's relapse, yeah. Let's just sit back and relapse. That's right. Oh, yeah. We're gonna play a song of possibly the first song. The first song I'm willing to play in public that I wrote, and this is a tune from like '65, I think, 1965. I wrote this for a girlfriend, but you know, I've reapplied it since then too. This is also the song that I used to audition for Paul McCartney and George Harrison in 1968 in a small room in London, England. Oh, was it George's birthday? Well, there's something in the way she moves, or looks my way, or calls my name, that seems to leave this troubled world behind. If I'm feeling down and blue, or troubled by some foolish game, you know, she always seems to make me change my mind. I feel fine anytime she's around me now. She's around me now, almost all the time. If I'm well, you can tell that she's been with me now. She's been with me now quite a long, long time, and I feel fine. Every now and then, the things I lean on, they lose their meaning, and I find myself careening into places where it should not let me go. She has the power to go where no one else can find me, and to silently remind me of the happiness and good times that I know. Well, I guess I just got to know that it isn't what she's got to say. how she thinks of where she's been. To me, the words are nice, the way they sound. I hear them best that way. It doesn't much matter what they mean. She says them mostly just to calm me down. I feel fine anytime she's around me now. She's around me now. I guess just about all of the time. If I'm well, you can tell she's been with me now. She's been with me now. Quite a long, long time. Yes, and I feel fine.
Thank you so much. What a lovely spot this is to play in. It's great. We're going to go back to the American Standards collection and play one of these tunes. John, remind me of the authors of this tune again.
This is Walter Donaldson and George Whiting.
George Whiting and Walter Donaldson.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, do you know what they wrote it for? Was it a movie or a review?
It's from
or?
the Ziegfeld Follies.
Oh, yeah.
And Walter Donaldson, real popular 20s and 30s songwriter. Wrote My Baby Just Cares for Me, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love that, too. Sort of positive, kind of upbeat stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you may also, if you are, radio listeners, and many of you out there, I guess, are, at least at this moment, radio listeners, because I'm speaking to you from within that very device. John and his wife Jessica have a wonderful radio show called a Radio Deluxe, which is excellent. Check that out, because that's another thing that makes John the perfect person to have collaborated with on this album of standards. So here's My Blue Heaven. Day is ending, songbirds are wending back to the shelter of each little nest they love. Nightshades falling, songbirds are calling. What makes this world go round? Nothing but love. When whippoorwills cry and evening at night, I hurried in my blue heaven. I turned to the right, a little white light will lead you to my blue heaven. You'll see a smiling face, a fireplace, a cozy room, just a little love nest nestled where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and baby makes three. We're happy in my blue heaven. Smiling face, a fireplace, a cozy room, a little love nest nestled where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, my Molly
and baby makes 3. We're happy in my blue heaven, my blue heaven, my blue heaven.
All right. Larry playing the melodica in that one. He played the. Oh, that was accordion on that. I'm sorry, wasn't looking at you. Thank God it's not live. Well, and now another of these old chestnuts, as people used to say. Even that is an old chestnut. That's like slang of yesteryear. What a nice thing to say. Thank you. Paper Moon. This was a movie title, but the song wasn't from that movie, was it?
I think The Great Magoo is the title of the movie. The Great
Great-
Magoo,
The Great
and
Magoo.
it's Harold Arlen and Yip Harburg. It was a big Nat Cole hit for the early trio.
Oh yeah. Well, Only a Paper Moon, a song about how love makes even the most artificial context seem like the real thing.
Well, it's only a paper moon hanging over a cardboard sea, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. And there's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in penny arcade, my baby. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Oh, no. Without your love, darling, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in the penny arcade. Oh, it's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Yeah. Paper moon, paper moon, oh, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, sort of sort of pseudo-Latin thing we put on it there a little bit. Straight eight. Yeah. A stank. I hadn't thought so, but maybe you're right. Here's a tune of ours. I wrote this song in Mexico, so the song which says I've never really been, but I'd sure like to go. I did go. I did. I wrote most of the song down there, but I said that I hadn't really been because I spent the entire time in the bathroom with the American Standard. It was such a cliche, you know. Anyway, so I've been back since, and it is a lovely place, lovely place. Wouldn't know it from this song.
Way down here, need a reason to move, feeling like you're running your stateside game. Lose your load, leave your mind behind, baby dear. Oh, Mexico, sounds so simple, I just got to go. The sun's so hot, I've got to go. I guess I have to go home. Americano got the sleepy eyes, body still shaking like a live wire. Sleepy senorita with the eyes on fire. Oh, my Mexico, sounds so sweet when the sun's sinking low. The moon's so bright like the light of the night, like to make everything alright. Baby's hungry and the money's all gone, and the folks back home don't want to talk on the phone, so she gets a long letter, sends back a postcard. Times are hard. Oh, down in Mexico, I've never really been, so I don't really know. Oh, my Mexico, I guess I'll have to go. Oh, my Mexico, I've never really been, but I'd sure like to go. Oh, Mexico, now I guess I'll have to go home. Talking about my Mexico, Mexico, down in Mexico. Oh, Mexico, Mexico, down in Mexico. Oh, Mexico, Mexico, down in Mexico. Come down in Mexico, Mexico, down in Mexico.
The old Mexico. Sort of a lull. I love a lull. Okay. We're gonna play give you this last tune now, I think. Perhaps not. I don't know. I don't know. They you know, I have to ask permission. But let's do this one though. This is sort of the basic idea behind this song is that if you really want to make a difference in the world, the most the most difference that you can make, the most thing you can contribute is right in front of you. They're the people that you live with every day and that you love. And the idea of this song is to express that. Let it out. So a simple message, but here it is. Go ahead. Okay. I'm schizophrenic. You can play the game, you can act out the part, though you know it wasn't written for you. Tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart, all ashamed of playing a fool? When one thing can lead to another, it doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother and sister and brother, oh, if it feels nice, don't think twice. Just shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Yeah. I mean, things are gonna turn out right if you only will. Yeah. If you only will. Just shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel. Yeah. Things are gonna be much better if we only will. You can run, but you cannot hide and know. This is widely known. Oh, what you plan to do with your foolish pride when you're all by yourself alone. Once you tell somebody the way you've been feeding, you can feed it beginning to ease. I think it's true what they say about the squeaky wheel. Rascals always get in the grease. To shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. And things are gonna work out fine if we only will. Sooner or later, just shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel, yeah. Things are gonna be much better if we only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. You feel better right away. Shower the people you love with love. Yeah. Show them the way that you feel. They say in every line, you love with love. Surely the rain will fall. Oh, but like the fall in a
let's
Arnold
shower
McCullough, ladies
let's
and gentlemen.
shower James Taylor and all these great musicians with love. Thank you so much. Thank you for participating in this special program tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with these great musicians, James Taylor. You know, you're supposed to be in the middle. You're supposed to be in the center over here. Okay, let's do this all over again. James Taylor and these wonderful musicians.
Thank you so much.
Thank you and good night from iHeartRadio. It was our pleasure to have you here with us. I hope to talk to some of you tomorrow morning, dark and early, 5 o'clock on Q104.3. Good night. Have a safe trip home.
to me, you say you love me. When you tend to go, you make up their story. The broken heart you brought to my life, the bitter taste of a shameful life. Why you lied to me at the day you came? And why did you give me unreal dream stuff? We've been together too long enough. I know your soul as I know myself. You fool with me to date other guys. I know that you don't really love me. I just forgive and try to forget. Don't you really? Our faith has been done. Saturday I've been alone, walking around in the silent sound, till the end of the blurry way. I felt some things blowing my ears. Lonely night, my heart was beating. I'm calling, calling in whisper, till the night blowing